Hi there, I'm Felipe Negron, and in the next couple minutes I'm going to teach you how to improve your reading experience. I'm an avid reader, sometimes physical books and in other times audio ones. Either way, I'm constantly absorbing information. Case in point, I was going through the book The 7 Levels of Communication by Maher. In the book, there's a story about the main character and his coach. At the onset of their relationship, the coach says to the main character, "One last thing. Lots of you kids who sign up for coaching are what I like to call education junkies. You listen to CDs, read every online article you can find on the industry, and have a pile of magazines on your coffee table. While we're working on this, we're going to cut all that off, just for right now. Save it all and dive right in when we're done. But for now, no outside books, no CDs, no magazines, no RSS feeds, no webinars, none of that. Believe me, you're going to have plenty of things to read, watch, and listen to during these sessions. Just make sure you're taking the medicine the doctor orders and not mixing it with anything else. It's about focus. Got it?" I felt like this coach was talking directly to me. I've heard it said before that people will read something or take in some piece of information and move on to the next item before implementing what they already have. Guilty as charged. Or worse, you become an AskHole, which is a person who constantly asks for advice, yet always does the opposite of what they're told. I didn't want to be that guy. So this got me thinking, how can I best absorb the knowledge of a book and utilize what I learned before moving on to the next thing? This is when I discovered the Lectio Divina. Lectio Divina is Latin for divine reading. It's a practice that increases one's knowledge of material. This method is traditionally performed in religious exercises. Now, we won't be focusing on religion itself in this video. The reason for this overview is to demonstrate how to use the Lectio Divina questions for any reading material to improve one's knowledge based on what they're working on, regardless of the subject. Now, traditionally, the Lectio Divina has 5 separate steps and questions to ask yourself. The first step, Lectio, which is Latin for read. Here, you read the text. Then the question you ask yourself after you've finished reading the subject is, what does the text say that everyone should understand? The second step, Meditatio, which is Latin for meditate. Here you think about the text. The question you ask yourself after you've finished thinking about the subject is, what does this text say to me today and to my life? Third, Oratio, which is Latin for prayer. For our purposes, we'll be calling this step responding. Here, you say something to yourself, to someone else, or to a group about the text. And then the question you ask yourself after you've finished responding to the subject is, what can I say in reaction to these words? The fourth step is Contemplatio, which is Latin for contemplation. Here you come to an understanding of what needs to be transformed from the text. The question you ask yourself after you've finished contemplating about the subject is, what change of mind, heart, and life is being asked of me? And fifth and finally is Actio, which is Latin for action. Here you determine how to act going forward based on the text. And the question you ask yourself to arrive at what action or actions to take on the subject is, how can I make my life a gift for or serve others with this knowledge? Now, I've chosen to ask myself these questions and journal my thoughts after I've finished reading. You can obviously document your experience any way you find most comfortable. Using the Lectio Divina will help you increase your knowledge and, as a result, our call to action with it. If you want to learn more about working with me, I put a link beneath this video. You can click and we can jump on a call. In the comments section, let me know what your thoughts are, if this makes sense, or if you have more questions about the Lectio Divina. If this video has provided you any value, make sure to share it, click on the like button, and subscribe to my channel. I'll see you in the next video very soon. Thank you so much for watching. Take care.